Alright, jumping on in to last epic. Sorry for the delay. My Streamlabs, when I booted it up today, decided to wipe most of my settings, so I had to try to reset up everything. So if anything looks weird, just let me know. I think I got everything situated, but we'll find out. Jumping back into last epic. We actually just finished off in the sea biome area. Back here in the Divine era. We were messing around in Hyboria. They then took us off to another island, the Isle of Storms, where we got to play around with the giant kraken-like god. We earned his blessing. Now we're back off to Majolka. I think we're trying to find a convoy who's going to take us back to Majolka, and then we'll get our hopefully last blessing from them. Nothing crazy happened where we left off last night, so I did go through, just clear out the inventory, try to get a couple items swapped around, to no success other than a scepter. So out of those 2 axes and some other pieces, we had no luck with reforging, and ended up getting just this scepter, which is only slightly different than the last one. A little bit better elemental damage, slightly better leech, overall better increased elemental damage as well, ×2. And then we got a chance to shock on hit and 96% increased stun chance, so we at least got 1 weapon out of 5. So that's something. So we'll jump back into the Divine era, Majolka, and I think we were headed towards the crossroads, so we gotta start off in town first. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. And I just verified I'm not on mute. I'm paranoid about it after that other night, so.
Can I help you?
Another fruit trader. He has a bunch of runes. Should I? Yeah, I might as well. I'm using them a lot. And it's really the only use I have for money right now, so. Hopefully my volume's okay. It seems a little loud in my ear. Doesn't look like... Ooh, he has an Odachi. Who carries Odachi? So we haven't seen an Asian culture yet. I don't see... That's an interesting scimitar. That looks really cool. That gives increased damage over time. We don't do that much damage over time, but we do have a few. We might play around with that. See if we can get a...
Stay safe, traveler.
Get a decent weapon out of it. Could swap out for our other sword later. That's a spiky shield, dude. You don't want to hit that shield. Go right through your arm. All right. We got some lightning desert spitters. They're gonna be just as annoying as the last group.
Fools. Fools.
Alright, we might have to use a lot of lightning. Yeah, we might end up using a lot of lightning. Because they also play keep away, like they actually tried to get away from me. I need to keep an eye out for movement speed stuff. That's cool, but no. Yeah, these bugs are gonna be annoying. Luckily we have our little surge dash. Get the idol. Mostly more of the same. hit a little harder with that new scepter. What is that? A Gorgon. Medusa snake. Get out of here, Medusa snake. Don't need that. Traveler's Shrine. The shrine stands before you. Its candles are lit, but is lacking in idols or tribute. Oh yeah, that one guy gave us an item he wanted us to deploy here. Cool. Simple request. See how big this zone is. Doesn't look like it's too big, but we might be able to move on to the next thing relatively quickly. Grail of Embers, no. And we don't need a two-headed staff. Like the way they pop. Don't need any of that. Those guys are a little tanky. Oop, we got a big chest. Gotta go for the big chest. Chance for a unique or a set item. All of which we would love. Get a little poison sandstorm. We'll learn how to do a poison sandstorm. Okay, got all the bugs. Bunch of runes. Ooh, we got a fancy rune in there. What was it? Sentinel level of Anomaly Shard. Augments an item to grant plus X to Anomaly. And increase void damage. What's Anomaly? That Void Knight thing? Oh, and we got Temporal Sanctum Keys. That's the second dungeon, I think. Prior to where we are now. So if we wanted to help a character jump through, we could. Don't like any of these boots. This one's kind of nice. 11% reduced duration of stuns. We do have a hard time with stuns. Ooh, and that one looks really, really good. Yeah. We have a hard time with stuns, so having a shorter stun, because we lose a lot of our ward generation if we're knocked out. So if we can... And this just reconnects. That's really crazy stuff. Yeah, if we can get that set up for some success with us, reduced stuns would be a great thing to have. I check blues every once in a while. Because it's a lot easier to add affixes to what I want.
Fools.
Than it is to try to rely on the random generation. So I may, if you see me grab some blues, that's why. I'm just not having luck with Bliss of Chaos, even though I still have a ton of them. More of these ostriches here. Dagger of Blinding, nope. And Token of Hurricane Spine Rod. Okay. This one says return to town, so we'll just fast travel. The in-town jitters. Even on a weekday, really?
Hello.
The merchant, you look rather capable. Would you please hear me out? Might as well. Appreciate it. A few days ago, my partner headed off through the dunes to try and chart out a new pathway for a trade route. He hasn't come back. Why not just take the main road? Because that's exactly where the Scalebane wants us. They have spots they shake merchants down on the road. You can't fight back unless you want to end up dead in a ditch somewhere. Hiring protection is only marginally better. They charge such high rates. I worry about breaking even. You want to make as much as you can. I get it. I'm a realist. The chances they survive the week are slim to none. I just wanted to know what happened. You'll receive compensation if you find the remains and deliver what is salvageable to my associate in the city. They'll be able to send word of what you find to me via Messenger Falcon.
Stay safe.
Messenger Falcon, you say? I bet there's dust on everything. I mean, it's just open shot. Oh, there's a shark. Poor shark.
I can't believe the Ospreys would destroy the crossroads.
You really can't believe that?
Soreth Kar doesn't have a standing military. They're here on Raya's orders. Is that what he wants?
I think this is just a symptom of what Raya wants.
I wonder, have I been blind to it? Have the gods always been this way?
You didn't know better, now you do.
I suppose you're right. Please, take care.
Oh, we're losing Harden? I thought he was going to follow us. What are you going to do now?
I'm not sure. So much of my life was devoted to Lagon. And now...
Any ideas?
No, not yet. And I think that's okay.
How are you taking all of this?
Don't you worry about me. I'll be fine. Things will turn out how it's supposed to.
Take care of yourself, Harden. Oh, we lost our pirate captain.
I suppose dodging Osprix is off the table now.
So what's our plan?
Fortunately, there's another path, but that puts us in Scalebane territory.
The Scalebane?
They're a group of glorified bandits, organized. Would not like company.
Where are we headed then?
There's a dried river that heads straight to Majelka. That should get you close to the city. Unfortunately, you'll go alone. There are a few things I need to take care of here.
What do you know about the Scalebane?
They are bad news. Once they hated the Nagasa rule and formed a resistance. They eventually became corrupt themselves.
Why the shift?
I am not sure. They started by asking the public to pay for their services. Asking became demanding. Now they're no better than Nagasa. Citizens are trapped between two evils.
What are you doing in Swordcraft?
I'll figure out how to pay for our journeys forward. They don't come cheap. There's also the issue with the Nagasa. I must declare our arrival.
Why?
I'm chieftain. It is what I must do. I also want to ask about their traders. If we keep them safe, we can leverage that.
We've really thought this out.
Like I said, it is part of being chieftain.
I'll head out then. Okay.
I cannot do that.
Still don't know why we can't just fast travel, but you know, gotta do it the hard way. Ooh. So we've got some corrupt Robin Hood-like dudes. Originally in a resistance and then just became corrupt by their own means. Probably a new leader that stepped up, or maybe they have to pay a tithe to something that's been helping them. Oh, not Ness again. These are a little less aggressive than the Ness in the Void. Wherever that was. Flanking longsword. Sure. Those guys are. They hit hard. Well, we got a backpack covered in blood. Let's say he didn't make it, and then some fresh blood if he was here a week ago. Sapphire, Ring of Life. Nope. Bunch of stuff dropped there. Let's see. Root shield, knife. Nope. Nope. And it's a dagger, really. Moon dagger. Looks cool. That actually gives melee damage and crit strike and melee lightning. I don't think we need a dagger, but hey. I can always take a look at it later. Got another Nagasa scimitar. And another Nagasa scimitar. So that gives us some options in case we get a bad rolls. Missing merchant. The merchant's corpse rests in the mud of the dried riverbed, covered in strange burns. What could have caused this? Probably the spitters. That is my guess. Or this giant scarab brood keeper. Strike those guys. Amulet, Astrolab, nope. Don't need either of those. Not for us. Just burn down some nests. Our quest is to the north, so oh, we want this fast travel anyway. We don't want to have to come back. I was gonna say go in the opposite direction of the objective to scout out the map. Well, Zap does pretty good. We don't have an Ice Beetle, but sure. Press an axe. Chalice? Oh. Got another shrine right here, another ice beetle. Oh, 11.
You're not going anywhere.
On the scale band.
How do you like my pets? How do you like my pets?
Storm. Oh yeah, you're summoning the pets. They don't, they're not doing anything to me. And he's gone. Dark Ice Axe. Ooh, that just looks cool. I like the look of that. Otherwise, nothing really great for us. Hello, random guy.
Thank you for the assist there. I was in a bind, and you got me out of it. I won't forget it.
You want to tell me why they had you locked up?
I could have gotten out of it at any point. But I was choosing to wait until nightfall to slip out undetected.
Uh-huh, sure.
You happened to come by and made that plan irrelevant. Besides, I didn't want to try my chances with so many of them, if I didn't have to.
I don't doubt it, but you're avoiding my question.
Perhaps I'll tell you along the way. I presume you're headed towards Majelkar as well, correct?
Maybe.
Well, if you are, I may be able to lend a hand. You're obviously able to handle yourself just fine. But I know my way around the dunes, and I have connections in Majelka. You helped me. Let me return the favor.
Fine, but you're going to tell me more as we
I
travel.
can't complain about that offer. You ready to head out then?
Sure, let's go. Are we not going to save the other two people in the cages? Sorry, you guys aren't important, so we're just going to leave you. You're not relevant to the plot.
The Scalebane were never meant to be common thugs.
We'll crush you.
Scalebane use these to stage ambushes
That's also
on people
really
and trader
tall.
caravans.
Looks a little oversized. So he's aware of the scale bane.
Makes me sick to see them exploit our people like this.
So I wonder if he used to be in the scale banes before they became a problem. Mana Forged Claymore, no. Maybe? Maybe that scroll. Serpent Mace of Static. Poison damage, poison resist. No. Not for us. Looks like he's a rogue with just the way he's dashing behind enemies. You gonna help me with my main shoot? He is. What is that smell? Eoborian Boots of Remedy. No, we don't need it. Bunch of shards.
They're mine.
The Scalebane sorcerers definitely seem very poisonous. Might be worth swapping out our cold resistances for poison now. Our poison is only 8%. Revive. Okay. Yeah, it might be worth when we get back to our stash to swap whatever we can over to poison. At least they're like their idols. Don't know how much poison resist we have in our idols. Some elementals here. What is this? That's one of the treasures. Okay. Oh, we don't have anything from minions.
These tombs, supposedly, hold untold levels of wealth.
I mean, there's literally gold in piles right here. Why can't I loot it? Let me loot the piles of gold, please. I can take the gold from the wood, but not the piles. Like, let me just stand here. That's so much gold. Also a ton of coffins. Why are there so many coffins? Don't understand. Why can't I loot? There's loose coins right here. Gold element. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone again. Don't need the third eye, don't need the ice scepter.
I'd love to clear them out at some point, but we've got far too much to do right now.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it now. I don't understand why we can't lose. Doesn't make sense. Take the time, it goes towards the effort of, you know, the gods and stuff.
I'll tear you. How's my poison?
Also seems to be a way to travel around this map
You can't.
a little more efficiently. Pickaxe and venom. Bunch of dogs. Sapphire ring of purity. Nope. And a no for that. Little tiny chest, probably nothing worthwhile. 20 gold and mystic plate of remedy. I'll take a look at it for later. I need to probably create a tab on my stash for like loot to play around with on camera. It's not a shatter, it's, you know, a forge, to be forged or something. TBF, we'll call it a TBF tab. Okay. He still never told me who he was. This is a long bridge above the town. Cool looking building though. Who are you, random person with a pig? Things are finally getting interesting. Are you sticking around to watch? To find interesting. Word on the streets is the Scalebane are trying to make some moves. They might have access to merchants who are sick in Nugasa's hold on the desert. They may have provided them with some new gear. And why are you telling me this? You ask around, you'll find almost everyone here feels the same as I do. The Scalebane aren't great, but they're a means to an end. There was a time where people speaking out against Nagasa would disappear, but I feel that won't be the case for long. Sounds like times are changing.
Too long have we all been bound by the chains of fate. I will shatter them, along with who would seek to bind me. Freedom will be our future. My future. At any cost.
Okay. Who was that?
Can I help you?
Darfun the goods trader. Hello, traveler. Busy day in the Jewel of Desert as always, despite the troubles. What can you tell me about this? Show him the relic. Oh no, sir. I refuse to deal with grave robbers. Let me tell you exactly what I think of your ilk. The man leans closer and whispers, I have a contact in the Majolko slums. You'll know him when you see him. Let me tell you exactly how I feel about that. Talk to the other guy in the back. We've got some new scepters. 0.4% of lightning damage leeches health. That could be good even just as a forge. Rending Trident of Blinding. Okay. That's an interesting helmet. It's got a big old rhino horn on it. It's for the rogue, though. Okay, not much else.
Yes?
I want to talk to you. I'm gonna buy a new tab for 2,000. Figure tab. TBF. TB4, just give it a fire symbol and make it, I don't know, red. TBF. Yeah. That one. He needs to go in here. Idols. Tab is full. Oh, it's not. How dare you tell me it's full when it can go right there? There we go. And why did I grab this amulet? Oh, it was just a unique loot.
Can I help you?
Actually, I think this is a shatter. There we go. Good, and then we have our old scepter. We'll just shatter it. Because I think we're happy with what we got. Vitolo the trader. Ah, it was Senti Falcon bearing a message to expect you. Well, have you found the merchant yet or not? Yes, I have. Presume it's bad news then. Unfortunately, he was killed. Alright, thanks for the work. Here's this month's pay. He obviously won't be needing it anymore. He moved on rather quickly. Would you rather I fling myself to the ground and weep at your feet? I've made my peace. I only hope that Osprix move on as soon as possible so others don't have to avoid the main road.
Farewell.
Dang, his month's pay was 2,800 gold? Huh.
No
Interesting
one is
looking guards
permitted
here.
inside the Temple of Majasa at this time.
When will the temple be opened up again?
Could be days, could be years. There's plenty to see and do in Majelka. Scurry along.
I am seeking an audience with Majasa. It's urgent.
The temple is closed. Leave. I don't want to see you here again.
What's warm hospitality? Well, that's gonna be a problem.
Was it just me, or was that speech unusual? I don't know much about their customs, but it is the first time I've heard of their temple being closed.
Was that on the balcony?
That was the vessel maiden, Apophis. She aids Majasa with little power of her own. The authority lies with Majasa herself and her diamond matrons. Apophis is a figurehead, and, according to rumors, a sacrifice.
Okay, sacrifice?
As the rumor goes, vessel maidens are sacrificed to rejuvenate Majasa's power. And if that's true, the sacrifices are older than the city itself. It is not my place to speculate. But if the rumors are true,
Something strange.
if we're not able to get inside the temple and speak with Majasa, everything will be for naught.
And maybe a friend who may be able to lend a
You
hand.
have a plan. I am not sure if we can trust this friend of yours, but I trust you.
Thanks. Glad you trust me. Oh, this guy has another job for us.
Farewell.
I overheard your conversation with the cute brunette over there.
Cute
I
brunette.
might have a mutually beneficial arrangement. Given how you have no real connections here, I do believe I'm your only option.
Saving your life wasn't enough?
While I obviously appreciate it, I really need your help. Afterward, I'll owe you one.
Oh, me too, and I'll think about it.
Deal! All right. I want you to help me take over the Scalebane.
Take over the Scalebane. Why do you want to run the Scalebane?
You've seen what they've been reduced to. They're nothing but common criminals nowadays. They were established to help people. But now all they do is prey on the citizens they were made to protect. They're corrupt. And I intend to fix that.
What's your plan after you take
A
over?
full rework of what the Scalebane stand for. Cutting down on crime and establishing ourselves as an organization that will fight for the common people. After that, I'd like to remove the Nagasa from the equation. They've always taken advantage of their people, and I'll do my part to stop that. But that'll come later, after we've given the populace a bit of hope.
Good ambition.
It's well within your abilities, I assure you. I've established quite the reputation for myself here, and I should be able to insert myself into the role of guild leader with relative ease.
But...
But we have to dispose of the current guild leader first.
And then you'll help me get to the temple.
Absolutely. I've got to drop by the temple for a little errand as well, so this works out perfectly.
I think he's gonna set us up, like frame us as the killer of the guild leader and as the killer of the Nagasa.
And hey, if you're looking for a little detour before you dispose of the guild leader, let me know. I might have just the thing for you.
Into the slums, we have a quick oasis thing first. That's the upper district. No, that should go towards the oasis.
Before we go any further, it will be best to introduce yourself to some of the powers within the city. Taking over the Scalebane is only one step. We'll need allies.
Tell me about them.
First, there's the Merchant Guild. You were in Thetima before, and you likely ran into some of them. Melvin, ring a bell? They've got a foothold in the bazaar, and grow more influential by the day. Then there is the Circle of Fortune, scholars and mages who have the ear of every noble in the city. Being able to grease the wheels of fortune makes you popular. They hardly leave their observatory, but introductions are easy. You will find both the bazaar and observatory nearby. Keep in mind, picking one ally is the same as shunning another. While you're allied with one, you won't be accepted into the other until you break those ties. Decisions, eh?
Thank you. The Circle of Fortune and the Merchants Guild are ready to accept and award your allegiance in Etera. Stars guide our fate. Circle of Fortune aligning with the Circle of Fortune enhances item drops and allows you to seek prophecies to help find better and more items. Whereas the Merchant's Guild, aligning with the Merchant Guilds enables trading items via the bazaar or directly with other players. Oh. Oh, okay. Item factions provide you different ways to obtain items, and you get the option to align with one of them for the first time during Chapter 9 of the campaign. These two item factions let you choose to either enable trading with other players or to improve your ability to find more and better items. While you can only be aligned with one item faction at a time, it's not a permanent decision and you can switch your alignment. I see. For that, we have to go to the observatory. I mean, we don't really want to trade with other people right now, I don't think. So, probably the Circle of Fortune. Let's see, they give item drop chance, 45 chance for runes of ascendance to be preserved when used on an item that requires at least Circle of Fortune rank 1. Idle drops 25% chance for 2 more to drop at the same time. Affixes are 50% more likely to be exalted. 35% chance for double rewards from monolith echoes. Uniques are twice as likely to have legendary potential. Tier 7 affixes are twice as common. When a set item would drop, the whole set drops instead. That's a good one. And items from prophecies are duplicated. Okay. And the Merchant's Guild buys sell items. Normal magic rare. You can buy set items from the bazaar. Unique items with no legendary potential in the bazaar. Idols, exalted weapons, unique weapons. All exalted weapons, all unique weapons, including those with legendary potential. Legendary weapons. Okay, so I could see a benefit of having at least one character in the Merchant's Guild, and then the rest are just like random loot drops. Right? Am I thinking that right? That's interesting. I was wondering when you would find a player market or whatever. Okay, where's this one go? Let's go to the observatory. Let's go to the observatory first. We'll grab the loot drop one for this guy since he's our first playthrough. We'll leave it more to chance to find our weapons instead of just buying a kit. That is a lot of gold right behind you, Chica.
Hello. What brings you to the observatory? Care to change your fortune with a prophecy from the stars? Don't tell me. I can see it now.
Fake.
Zarek asked you to meet with the Circle of Fortune, didn't he?
He did, how'd you
I
know?
would love to say that it was foretold in the stars. But the truth is that I saw you speaking with him from one of the balconies.
At least she's
My
truthful.
name is Galila, and it's my honor to offer any and all who have an interest in celestial divination to join us. The Circle of Fortune.
What can the Circle of Fortune do?
Very, open-ended question. I will have to restrain myself from telling you about the various fields of research we've pioneered, and keep to the more practical applications. If you assist in our research, your reputation among us will grow. Then we will be able to afford you greater access to our discoveries. With our knowledge of the stars, one might gain prophecies and use their guidance to discover treasure where others would find naught. What do you say? Do you wish to have fate on your side?
Yep. I'll go for it. You gain favor when slaying enemies or completing quests. Favor can be spent in the observatory to gain reputation, which is your experience with the faction. A small amount of reputation is also gained when slaying enemies or completing quests. As your reputation grows, you gain ranks within the Circle of Fortune, unlocking powerful benefits towards finding more and better items. Cool. And there's a snake dude on a pile of pillows.
Welcome. You seek to learn of the art of prophecy, I presume?
What can you tell me about prophecies?
Prophecies are the medium through which we are able to observe, record, and even manipulate the delicate medium between the stars and our fates. Go to any of the telescopes within this tower and use them to observe a constellation. Once you have found a star whose light you want to capture, record it as a prophecy. Once you've made your first strides in the art of divination, you may use lenses for more precise telescope control. In time, you will be granted access to a greater variety of them, and may even use multiple at once. Initiates are not allowed this privilege. Our equipment is far too delicate. I may forgive a shattered lens or two, but Galila would be tempted to toss you off the edge of the observatory herself. Speak with Galila if you wish to purchase lenses and other items that may aid you in your research. You are helping the Circle of Fortune a great deal, traveler.
Okay. Idol prophecies, accessory prophecies, weapon prophecies, or armor. Let's look at armor prophecies first. So what am I looking at here? Death of a boss, death of rare enemy, any dungeon, death of Fire Lich Cremoris, Soulfire Bastion dungeon. It's just death of a boss in general. We get 3 set helmets. Or 6 deaths of Giant Scorpion, condition Monolith. Unique armor. Okay. So I assume I have to buy it. And that's what that price above is. Yeah. Okay, so we don't actually have enough to grab anything. But we can't buy a lens yet. What about an idol? Any of these cheap? No. Oh, looks like the bear ones are the cheapest, and we don't have enough for that yet. Alright, well, we'll come back to that. And what do these lenses
Welcome.
cost?
Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Oh. They cost favor, and that is a cool looking freaking greatsword. My god. Cool bow. Oh, that blade goes perfect with us. Elemental damage and increase elemental melee attack speed. Board decay. Oh man, that's some cool shit. Then she has lenses, which give increased chance per rank to find something. Okay, so that's how you can like really tailor it down to what you want to stare at. Yeah. Okay. That is an interesting system. That's not what I thought the factions would be. Well, that's cool. I wonder what the merchant item set looks like, because I really like that theme of that set. So I'll have to get up another another character because I don't want to swap the faction right now. But get up another character to this level so I can see what that merchant looks like. Oasis? Do we saw the Oasis thing? Yes. Do this Oasis side quest real quick and then we'll head to the slums. Relatively quick. I forgot to look. Was there a fast travel to the observatory? Wow. That is some tanky ass armor. Healing focus of sparks. Cool. Scarab. He's not too bad though. That was a big pop. With the level at the end. Oh yeah. He's long gone. Those dogs ate the crap out of him. Oh, it actually wants us to kill again. Okay. Oh, I got something. Let's see. Pickaxe. Nope. Mace. Nope. Scroll of Frailty. Eh? Oh, if it gave us that 10 on the shock duration, that'd be nice. Amulet. Bleeding Heart, 1 legendary potential. I don't even know what that means. I haven't figured out what legendary potential is. Increased attack speed, less health regen, more damage leached as health, and you're inflicted by bleed when you cast a spell. I think I already have that amulet on my Warlock or Lich or something. Kind of just forces you to rely more on your Leech, which is actually nice for the Lich, because when they get their Reaper form, it's basically how you belong in the Reaper form is by lifesteal. So 19 ward per second, increased damage while channeling, physical resistance. I mean, it's interesting, but so no. One of those guys was hitting hard. Or I guess it could have been a death by 1,000 cuts. There was a lot of things shooting at us. So like this one right here requires rank 1, cannot be traded. So am I getting this because I'm in that other faction now? Does that mean a lot of that stuff that I get I can never trade? Yeah, because now that I've learned about trading, a lot of this stuff can't be traded. Interesting. Just noticed that when I was reading those, so I'm wondering how much of this is we're not even gonna be able to trade. So it's not like you farm with a character on this one. You just basically made yourself independent. You're not relying on a marketplace. But we'll see. So far, I don't see anything I can trade. Check this other tunnel real quick. Okay, it just goes outside. We'll leave that way so that we can grab that fast travel, just in case we have to come back here. They don't like me being in here. And we've got 200% stun chance, so this thing's like stun locked right now. And that's one way to take out a boss. Yeah, so far none of that can be traded. Can that legendary thing I got be traded? Cannot be traded. Okay. I guess it was unique. It was a unique legendary. I just wanted to see if I could kill something with my lightning. I think our lightning damage just dropped down just a little bit. This is as far as our channel lightning goes. And this is some kind of mine. I don't think we need to go in there right now. There is a fast travel to the observatory. That wants me to gain a prophecy. I would love to, but you're charging too much for them. Yeah, I don't have enough to buy yet. And they at least 450.
I cannot do that.
Welcome, Propgo. Once you've made
Probably
your
about
first
450.
strides in the art of divination,
Oh, let's drop. There's a stash up here. Let's drop off that unique in the stash.
a greater variety of them, and may even use multiple at once.
So I also wonder if, like, some of this stuff can't be traded, and some of it requires. It was some of the stuff that we left on the ground, but some of it requires a certain favor rank with these guys. Like, if I send that to my other characters, obviously they're not going to be able to use it unless they have rank here, so. It's interesting. Let's make a legendary tab. Or legendary potential. I'll make it yellow, and we'll throw, I don't know, this symbol on it. Sure. Because it has legendary potential, whatever that means.
I cannot do that.
I don't know if we're going to get a description or I'll have to go wiki it for that. Let's go back to the upper district.
I cannot do that.
I see she's not with you. Did you find her? She met the same fate. Tell me, how did she die? I hope her death was quick. Spine hunters got a hold of her. At least it was fast, so spine hunters are lethal. I think I should leave town for a while, set up somewhere safe, far away from all this. There are fewer safe places every day. Here, payment once again for your work. Thank you for your help. Can I see my favor? Yeah. I think we needed 450, so we'll wait for that. Lower district. Oh, there's enemies in the lower district. Partially expected, but also not. We have some skill pull-ups. We'll go through those real quick. We got one passive. We got to the final tier. Let's see. You gain word per second for each point of intelligence you have. Word per... It says each point of intelligence you have, and then it looks like it's per 10 intelligence, so it's a little weird. When you use melee attacks that cost less than 10 mana, you gain a stack of ward weaving. The attack deals 15% more, but when you use a melee attack that costs 10 or more, the stacks are consumed and gain 15% more elemental damage per stack. How many stacks can I have? Doesn't say, it just says max blade weaving stacks per point, so potentially if we're only getting one, that's 10. We'll grab it. That helps our flame reave every once in a while. Lightning. What did we just upgrade? I think we upgraded front-loaded before. No, I think we upgraded our spark charge, so we can have a 30% chance to charge on hit, or also increase. Let's increase our spark charge damage. Let's do a little bit of the damage before we keep going to chance to add. Don't know how high these can go. It's the only other problem. I think eventually we're gonna get so high, get to whatever the max level is, and then we'll have to scrub the tree so we can actually figure out like how to plan out the points. So I think it's on the website. You could go do that, but it's a lot for not even knowing what max level is yet. Mana generation, no area. Give me that area size. Alright, we're maxed out on area now. Flame Reave. One more point for damage, so up to 50% increased fire damage. And could increase our melee attack speed or jump into zap cast more frequently. I do like the zap. Or we can increase our melee damage and melee lightning damage. We can also increase our leech. Let's go for zap is cast 50% more often. Because I feel like that zap already does a lot, especially for the enemies a little further away. Just having it cast more often is just better. That's perfect. think he hit the enemies, not me. Yeah, let's kill this guy. Oh, it's helping me kill one. What do you drop? Mana Forge, Shamanic Staff. Nope. Opulent Robes of Spark. Armor mana, mana regen. Increased spell crit. That sounds like a shatter. And experimental male bracers of frost. Dodge rating 49, endurance threshold if you have not been hit recently. That's weird. That endurance of not being hit recently is a very weird one. Can I shatter an experimental? I can. I don't know if I can get the experimental thing, but I can shatter it nonetheless.
We'll crush you!
You're not going anywhere.
Get them. We'll come this way for the side quest first. Pretty much always do the side quests because they actually, a lot of these give us our heals and stuff, so. I think that idol which gives ward per second. Don't like any of those. Yep, don't like that. Hi, Ruby Captain. He dropped a decent amount of things, but I don't think it's anything that we're gonna want. Nothing we want. Of course. Oh well. He's dead. He was the prior Scalebane captain. And we still need to go to the swamp. Both for our main quest and base.
Let's straighten them out. You're not going anywhere.
Those guys are resistant. That or our lightning is just that much lower because
You're not going anywhere.
I feel like I should be able to fucking once. Experience on kill. But that's so.
Big.
So these humans, like, they're huge. And there's like some other race, like a desert giant or something. Because even Zarek was huge.
You're not going anywhere. They're mine.
We're almost to 400 favor.
Fools. Fools.
Fighting.
Witch's Robe of Life. That looks cool. Oh, what's that? Nope.
They're mine.
strike is a good bit of our damage. Even though it's on the lower end of our overall spectrum, like, it still does a pretty good job, especially with the AoE it has. Hey guys. I'll say these guys are probably not traditional Middle Eastern culture based. Especially if they have that many hits.
They're mine.
Go this way real quick. See what else we can kill, because it all adds to our favor anyway. Did not mean to hit my stun portal.
Fools. Fools.
You're not going anywhere, Fletch.
Tiny little chest. With nothing we need. Was there not a fast travel in this spot? Forge strike shard, nice. Not for us, but we decided to make a forge guard. Nothing in here. Maybe that scimitar. Is a sword and board shield knight a build? Or, sorry. Sword and board Spellblade. Feels like a lot of the build is based around ward, but you could get away from ward by going a little bit more traditional tanky. I just wonder if you would lose a lot of your damage output by doing that. Because the one-handed weapons really seem to not have that much synergy except with either a catalyst or a shield, or in the case of a dual wield. We just take more damage doing dual wield. It's like we really open ourselves up for extra attack.
Can I help you?
Wait. What are you doing around a place like this? Ideally trying to walk inside. Ah, that's a shame. This is a members-only sort of deal. But I might be able to get you a pass for a fee, of course. How much is that going to cost? Usually, I'm pretty lenient with the fee. However, you look like you could cough up, let's say, 100,000 gold. We're all having to give back to those in need and all that. I could pay it? No thanks. I would try to kill him. That's a shame. You must not value your life very much. Come on, boys. Let's teach this trespasser about sharing. Who pays the 100,000? Is there an achievement for that? But that just seems like a good way to just dump 100,000. Or would you dump 100,000 and they still attack you anyway? Mage rank 1. Cannot be traded. This faction system is a little weird to me. All these guys. Melo. I guess we'll go this way first.
I'll tear you
Oh.
I'll trample you.
Void penetration shard. We don't do any void, or at least not intentional void. We might have a couple accidentals.
I'll tear you apart. You can't touch me. More to you.
Run.
They're mine.
Getting an attack. I guess it's our enchant weapon. Nothing we need on there. I really like the auto casting enchant weapon. It doesn't really affect our mana that badly, especially with mana strike being our main. It's just nice. It's almost like an aura buff that like the Sentinel or the I think the Acolyte. It's technically a curse, but you can turn it on in an aura. Stuff like that. It's just nice to have it auto cast. I don't have to push that button. I don't have to give up any DPS to let it activate. Oh. My health started going down very, very quickly from that poison claw. That's what I get for talking. We'll just come up this way. Looks like
You can't best me.
Yeah, poison. That's right. We never did go look at any poison shards, so. Scimitar, ignite, bleed, melee cold, physical, nope. Melee lightning, melee void, frailty, maybe. Yeah, nothing on there. Okay, I think the issue with that poison is it stacks and then just cuts right through our armor and shit and just absolutely starts melting us. We'll just see how many stacks it takes for it to start melting us. Okay, we've got the slums right here. What's this other spot then? That's way over there. So we'll go to this one first.
Big. We're not going anywhere.
Ambush. Flexic Blade of Hunger. The ambush died very quickly. Frostwall duration. We don't use Frostwall. Not for us. Do we have any idols on us that help us? I got a Fire Aura. Oh. 3 static charges generated per second. We don't use static charge anymore. We could.
They're mine.
I could always replace our channel lightning. And then you can turn that into a passive thing too, where it's just on generating charges, and then we'll periodically zap using charges whenever you're at max. Yeah, we might do that. We might swap out our lightning for Palpatine lightning for some
I'll tear you apart.
passive damage again. Just because the times I use it are very few and far between, so I just have a skill on my thing that I might use occasionally. It's mostly just because I don't want to walk over. Also, just change that to normal lightning blast, where it's just a quick cast instead of a channel. Skill bean fence. Oh my! I can tell by the sparkle in your eye you've got something for me. Would you please let me look? Be my guest. Fence inspects the relic a while before turning back to you. Ah yes, my client would definitely be interested in this piece. Would you be interested in bartering with it for 5,000? I know a low offer when I see it. Let's talk it over. What would you insist as a fair price to be then? I don't know. I don't know what the relic is. 80,000? I've got a half a mind to throw you out of my shop for that absurd price. What would you insist to be a fair price then? Let's try 20. Alright, I think that price would make us both happy. Here, take your coin. Perhaps drop by and spend some of it in the shop later.
Farewell.
You drop it on the ground. You can't hand it to me?
What brings you here?
Alright, what do you got in your shop? Subseptus. Quiver. Rings that don't help us. Armor that we can't use. Dude, you've got nothing in your shop, really, that I want. But because we just got 20k from you, I will buy all of your runes. And you pretty much just got all your money back. So that's okay.
Farewell.
We will use lots of runes of shattering. Okay, we have to find the hideout.
Impossible.
Fools.
I haven't figured out what these exile dudes are yet. Like, what's the point? Come on.
Sons of mine.
Okay, they're dead. Experimental boots. No. No. Man, you didn't give us anything we want. Good door here. This is where we want to be. This looks promising. There is a guild leader here. She hits hard. Also really annoying. She's getting the reward, but she's not doing too much damage.
Fools. Fools.
Is this what the Blade Dancer is like? Because this is a lot. That's a very active freaking skill set here. Oh. Oh. She was a Nagasa. I have plenty of chance. You have no chance. You haven't even broke. At least your first form broke through my ward once in a while. Won't break all your crates just because you attacked me. Guild leaders hidden missive. The infiltration continues with great success. The Scalebane are still unaware of the fact that I stole the face of their leader. The only real threat we faced was cast out to the dunes to await questioning. Oh, that was Eric. The investigation of the rogue who fled the city remains cold. There are no traces of her beyond the Otari cliffs. The chances of her returning are slim, but we'll need to be wary regardless. Are there any updates with the Vessel Maiden? If it is true that she is delving into forbidden magics, we may need to hasten the ritual if the goddess allows it. Very interesting. So we can just return to Majelka. We should also have enough points for our first prophecy, so we can knock that part of the quest out too.
How's my new favorite bounty hunter doing? Do you have good news?
That I do.
I never doubted you, but I'm impressed nonetheless. Tracking Arjani down and dispatching them as fast as you did. I couldn't have asked for it to have gone any better.
And if Flowery Talk was next.
After you're done with your business in the temple, I sure wouldn't mind having you around once the Scalebane are under new management. Plenty of jobs to do around here, and even more once I'm running the show.
I'll give it some thought.
Haha! You're now looking at the new leader of the Scalebane, thanks to your help. And plenty of my own effort, of course. I may be a thief, and a rogue, and a backstabber, and wanted in every city you've ever heard of.
I hope you're going to say something reassuring
Despite
next.
all that, I'm true to my word, especially for a friend. I've already got everything laid out and ready to go.
That was incredibly cheesy, Zarek, even for
I know
you.
exactly how to get us both into the temple, since I need to head there for my own business as well. Win-win, right? All we need to do is go on a little jaunt, then steal a giant eagle, and fly to our destination.
Steal a giant eagle.
Right?
Oh, fun.
All right. Well, first off, you're going to stop by the oasis. It's a lovely place this time of year, as long as you don't mind hordes of desert beasts who are looking to rip you apart.
Always.
Once you're done there, you should reach the crystal mine. Not many people go in there and come out breathing, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
This sounds ridiculous.
After that, you'll be awfully close to the Osprix war camp. I'll meet up with you just outside of it.
Why there?
Where else would we be getting a giant eagle?
We have to fight the entire camp of Ospreys.
That's the plan.
It's a terrible plan.
Come on. Where's that fighting spirit? It's going to work. It's not like you've got any other options.
Guess not. I'll see you there. I mean, I'm not afraid of the Ospreys at all. Like, kill them pretty often. Alright, let's take a quick look. Stow away our idols. Eventually we might have to make an idol category, perhaps? Yeah, I might make an idol category and then do a tab for each size of idol or something, or a certain element. I don't know yet. I am not exactly sure how I want to lay that out. Because this is going to get more and more full as we level up, but then also as our other characters level up. Because this is all across all the characters, so. Idols. Where's our cold ones? So there's a cold resistance. That's a cold resistance. Physical. That's just mana and health. That's dodge and physical. So we could do a 3 high or a 3 wide. Any of these 3 wide's good for us. 50 ward granted when casting Flame Ward, we don't do that. 49 ward per second when your allies are standing in your own glyph dominion, we don't have a glyph. Fire penetration with Ignite, 2 fire damage. Increased fire aura damage, increased cold damage, nope. 10% chance to ignite on hit. Increased cold damage. Ignite on hit, spell lightning. Fire aura on kill with fire skills, no. I like that ignite on hit and spell lightning, but we need to find something with poison. That's poison on hit, is that it? Necrotic resistance. Have we really not gotten any idols for poison resistance? Wow. Okay. That's a little surprising. Hold on. Can we... it's physical resistance. There's 4% poison resistance. Yeah! Just what we wanted. We got 4 whole percent. Alright, so we still have some stuff that we can do, so let's take a quick look. Anything that helps us. 2% increased health plus 12% lightning damage, that helps us. And then a onesie. Don't do any void. Just do elemental resistance and ward retention. Yeah, we might do that. Let's grab that. Ward retention and just elemental resistance. And we'll put those all back. I think you were a forge. Yeah, spell crit. And you are a forge. You two, I think, were to be forged. Right, play around with those off camera. And then let's go to the observatory real quick. Grab our first prophecy. Whatever that is. Not that one. I want to do an armor prophecy just because we almost never get armor. So we can afford the 450, but that one's a dungeon. I don't want to do a dungeon. That does a dungeon. I don't want to do a dungeon yet. I don't want these prophecies. Is it worth a reroll? I don't know if it's worth a reroll. Let's take a look at the weapons then. It's also in a dungeon. Oh, is the north-south... Oh, north-south is the same as the 4 different telescopes. I thought running around to the 4 telescopes was different stuff. Nope. Well, then we need 680. So we need four more points if we want to grab that prophecy that doesn't require a dungeon. I just don't want to do a dungeon right now. I don't know how long they are.
I cannot do that.
We don't have that long in stream. I like the look in this city. There must be a ton of people in this city.
I cannot do that.
Jump to the oasis. Yep. Give me one moment. Alright, sorry about that. Let's run on
Good day,
up here. Of course I do. You help Zarek take over the Spellblade. He's quite forthcoming with stories about you. I hope you're as good as he claims. Trust me, I am. Because I have a job for you. The pay is good, and it shouldn't be difficult for someone like yourself. Happy to help however I can. Now that the Spellblade are back and under new management, I'd like to restart our operations in the crystal mines. Where do I come in? Well, I moved forward with the plan a few days ago, but I'm yet to hear back from some workers. Would you go and find out what happened? I'll make sure to check it out.
Farewell.
Okay, both things want us in the crystal mines, so it works out. Got lots of spiders. Well, we have workers in here. They probably died to the golems and the spiders. Lots of these. All of them.
Fools!
Where you guys go? Ah, my beetles found me a chest. Thank you, beetles. Need any of that? Some of my other characters I'll probably start just melting a whole bunch of stuff. Just melt every weapon I can.
Fools!
Which is really expensive. If there's a way to grind affixes really easily, we totally would do that. Sure, there's high density zones that some people farm. Leveled up.
Fools! Fools!
I'm wondering what that noise was. Well, here it is often at this level. Bracers of Embers. Okay. Armor mana regen. Area for area skills. Increase critical strike chance. Fire resist. Maybe. I got armor at the moment, but or not gloves at the moment. Let's say we can't get a good couple rolls on it. Crystal Elemental. We got a rogue increased poison duration. Doesn't help us.
Fools. Fools.
Did we find the thing? No, it still wants us to go down the mine. These crystals, I don't know what they're used for. Are they like magic crystals or just the fancy kind you wear? Crystal lotus. God. That many spells on them. We need to look at our passive and figure out what gives us more stats. We do a lot of direct damage, but we get our little stacks. Looks like we get to 10 stacks of shock really easily. Ignite, we don't get very high. We don't do anything for cold, but chance to shock on hit. 18%. We already kind of keep that. And don't need any of those. Okay, well, we took out the problem for the miners. For elevator. Run on up here. Shouldn't be too much farther for that objective. Find the crystallized elevator. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. That might be a Shadowworthy. That one might be Shadowworthy.
Fools. Fools!
Maybe. I just want to take over your home and mine your resources. I should have charged a percentage for doing this. Instead of just a one-time fee. Oh. That's not the direction we needed to go. Ow. Can't move. Guns suck. It's mostly the spell guys who get the good stuns on us. Well, that has to do with our lower resistances or just the stun avoidance. Could always try to, I think a couple of our weapons and stuff had stun avoidance on them. We can always try to get those forged into something we need. And then it'd give us a little bit more sustainability.
There you are! I was wondering if you were going to show up.
The path you gave me wasn't exactly easy.
Oh, please. It was to get you prepped for this. Welcome.
Look
to
at the
war camp.
giant eagle in the background. And you guys serve some god? Like you have a giant eagle like that? Like the amount of food that thing must require. We're looking for a great eagle, right?
Not just any great eagle. We're looking for one named Talon.
Why the name?
Well, I'm the only one who calls her that. She's a big scary bird, so I figured big scary name, right? She's also rather...
Do they have more than one of these? Cute.
She dumped me off the first 3 times I tried flying her back when I was selling weapons to the Ospreys. We want her specifically because she and I are familiar, and she'd likely still let me fly her. If we tried to hop on any other Great Eagle, they'd probably rip us to shreds. And I don't know about you, but I like being unshredded.
I like being unshredded too. Why are you selling weapons to the Ospreys?
Don't look at me like that. This was years ago when they were far less genocidal. I needed money at the time. How else was I going to stage a coup against the Scalebane?
Right.
Trust me, had I known they were going to go insane and start a war against everyone, I would have found my money elsewhere. Let's go thin their numbers a bit, shall we?
Sure. Let's fight some more Ospreys. Wonder if there's gonna be any new Ospreys. Whatever those were, they died really fast. No, they're still pretty easy to kill. Are Ospreys intentionally easy to kill? Is that a game choice? Or are we just built to hard counter them at the moment? Nope, and nope. Another eagle right here. Grab the idol, look at it later. Don't think we need any of those. Another eagle right there. So they have different eagles doing different things. Like this one looks like it carries cargo. Wherever these big crates are. Interesting design for crates. Yeah, like it loses a lot of the space in those corners. I mean, I guess the corners aren't that aggressive. And the smaller ones are. I don't know what you guys are carrying in those boxes. I guess they stack okay. Just gonna have dead space. And that's why the cube and rectangular containers are so much more space efficient, because you could use every bit of space except the amount of space required by the actual container itself. With those, they don't stack up. Now, if it was just a pillar, then they would, but it's not. We're gonna just zap them because I guess you gotta go that way. You guys are gonna force me. Okay. Don't see any affix names that look unusual. Where are the humans at? Just random merchants? I didn't get to see that name pop up before they died. Not for us. Giant golem. Discerning Capash, and
What a workout! That was fun, eh, traveler?
you consider fighting off an army fun? Yes.
Like you don't. Okay, here's Talon.
You're looking a bit pale.
Well, it's been a few years. If she doesn't remember me, well, we're not in for a good time.
Oh, you're
On
scared.
top of that, I never liked heights.
The infallible Zarek has a weakness.
Plummeting thousands of feet may be a good time for you, but I prefer to have my own 2 feet on the ground. Let's hop on. Try not to fall off. All we got to do is steer Talon towards the temple, and she should take care of the rest for us.
Alright. Let's do this. Before we get on there, we do have a surge level. Where's the distance one? We'll increase our distance a bit. Oh, and we also have passive. Yeah, give us the higher chance. I think we want the higher chance for Fire Aura? No. No, that's right. We want the cooldown recovery speed for Surge, so ward retention and health. I almost forgot what we were trying to go for. We are on a giant eagle.
It looks like the Ospreys weren't a fan of us borrowing their blood. Get ready for a fight.
Oh, he's in the driver's seat. I was like, where's Zarek? Why isn't he helping me? He's just driving. This gyro-stabilized little platform here is gonna...
We're hit! Grab onto something!
What's that? Oh, poor birdie.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Oh, you got the bird killed. Poor Talon.
Unfortunately, this is where we part. For now, at least.
I thought we were going together.
You have yourself a giant snake to catch, and I have a coup to continue. I'll be headed for the temple's gates and letting in a few hundred of my closest friends. Splitting up is the best way of going about it. I wouldn't be a ton of use to you, and I can move way faster when I'm not worried about you.
Be careful, Zarek, and good luck.
I look forward to seeing you after your chat with Majasa. You'll be one step closer to your goals, and I'll be about 20 steps closer to my own. Watch yourself out there.
Well, thank you.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Poor birdie. Can't believe they did that.
Goddess!
That's over there. Should we bring in where was it? Static? Because we can increase the charges. Discharge has a higher range the more charges you have. You deal 4% more damage per charge. Can increase the range, but limit it to an arc. Enemies that hit you are shocked when you have more than 80 charges, so that'd be a good one to have. Your next melee can't attack grants charges on hit, 1 second cooldown. Discharge shocks enemies on hit. Each enemy is inflicted with 1 stack of shock for each 50 charges expended up to a maximum. Okay. Discharge now has a chance to stun enemies. Knock back. You zap every enemy every second while over 80 charges, dealing spell lightning damage and expending 10. You zap more enemies each time it's cast, but zap expends more charges. Improves zap space, critical. Overload now casts Lightning Blast instead of Zap. Overload expends additional charges equal to 5+ Lightning Blast mana cost, and also consumes mana equal to Lightning Blast mana's cost. I think that'd be good. And then every once in a while we can pop it for that high damage that we might need, versus having to stand still and channel. It's just a quick pop. Yeah, we might do that, and then we have lots of ways to gather the charges, so we'll constantly stay over the 80. We'll also stay over the 80 if we grab the extra charges. That'd be a 200 stack. So we'd be constantly having the opportunity to zap / lightning blast if we grab that one. Let's do it. Let's despecialize this skill. Let's grab static. I'm gonna go ahead and grab all 4 overcharges. That one would be nice. Higher range, the more charges. And then we want more charges when hit. And then we'll have to level up the rest. Static is right here. We'll try that. We don't have the zap yet. But that's okay. We should get it relatively quickly.
You won't see me coming. To the shadows. You won't
Ritual stake. Don't need it. We're already at 200 stacks. Actually, I think we've been at 200 stacks. I forgot I was looking. See how quick we can cover them. So we'll discharge on the next large group just to see how it does. So far, we have tiny groups. Okay, the big group. Okay, they did not do that much damage. I don't think we're getting any of the... I don't think we get a melee stack yet. Seems like it's mostly moving and something else that does a little burst. Moving is the fastest at the moment. Down here. I think at some point they would ask for peace. Like, I have killed a lot of their army. I think that Nagasa or the Outstrikes would just, like, actually come to me and be like, hey, are you interested in some peace, or... We see that you're powerful, and we can't continue to fight you for all of this loss. Voltaic Ornate Scepter. Maybe a good scepter. Yeah, that shocked it a little bit there. Let's wish I had an auto proc on the Flame Reeve. I like the things casting on auto. Oh. It has an Elemental Nova. We don't use Elemental Nova, but someone does. Oh. Okay, quiver. Zuriel's Hunt. 30% bow critical strike multiplier when you use a lightning bow attack. Your next throwing attack within 2 seconds has 45% lightning penetration. Use a lightning throwing attack. Your next bow attack within 2 seconds has 45% lightning penetration. Triggering bolt effects within 2 seconds grants haste for 2 seconds. Bow lightning and throwing lightning. Huh. The bow rogue just seems a little boring, at least from when I looked at it. Might have its place in, like, if you were playing with a friend or something, but just alone, I didn't see much. Shield, Moon Dagger. They got bigger. And then they died big. Got 2 points in Surge. So we can grab... We get 1 more point, now we can zap. Did not mean to use a potion. Okay, we got it back. I head towards that door, but I want to make sure we don't miss any loot drops plus the experience. It's nice to, if we can get it more points in our surge early, which we now have overload for zap. So occasionally cast zap now. We see that we start using up too many of our stacks. We'll grab one of the things that uses stacks on hit or melee. I'll grab those because one has frailty and one has shred armor. Those could be good affixes, so we'll shatter those. Like we do lose a few stacks, so we'll need at least one thing that gives us stacks for our lightning. Sorry, static. Can't see these going anywhere, but could hook north once we go this way a little bit more. I like how they don't have stairs, they have ramps. It's very fitting for the snakes. Neither of those. Say that lightning penetration could be a good fix. Not over here. Yeah, I really like the idea that they use ramps. These developers put a lot of attention to detail on this. Shrine, perfect. Oh, it's a good one. Get a little bit of a frenzy going.
Save me!
This way. Very satisfying to see all the snakes dying around you too in a huge circle. It's like we did some kind of summoning ritual. Shoot at me through walls. Nothing there. All these snakes. Hopefully we can make it to the boss before I have to call it for the stream. We have some errands I need to do today. But we have a little bit of time. Don't like any of those. I like how that has 61 ward decay instead, but it gives us increased void and fire, which we do very minimal amount of and I don't have that many glyphs of hope right now to try to balance out some reforging of that extreme, so chance to slow attackers is a new one. Or an uncommon one, I don't see that one a lot.
The Destroy them.
Next time we're getting close to the temple. Don't mind me breaking you guys' pockets. Okay.
Save me, goddess!
Yeah, I don't think your goddess can save you. Ooh, those, I wasn't expecting cold damage. And they're really gonna make me have to just balance out everything. I mean, we still have 45% resistance to cold. We actually don't have that much resistance to lightning. That's surprising. And only a little bit of poison, but still did not expect those icicles to do that much damage. There they go again. Pretty painful. But once we were able to start getting some more built up, we were okay. Ow. They hurt a lot. Look around, make sure there's not any chests or anything. Looks like there's some kind of big fight over here to our left. Probably the direction we need to go. Check our corners. No chest over there. And no chest over here. How do you guys keep this many plants alive? In the desert. This is a lot of plants.
Perfection.
Okay, she was really easy to kill. One of conflagration, not for us. And no chest. The upper temple. Yeah, we might be able to do this before. They're very rich, apparently. They just have rooms full of gold. Like, not only is there gold all over the city and all over these temples, but also, like, literally a room full of gold.
Lowly peasant.
Overflowing at that. Like, the original pre-plan of gold has overflowed. And yet we're not taking any of it out. Shove a couple pieces every second or so in your pocket. Don't need any of those. Yeah, this is an absurd amount of gold. I think they've actually lost access to some parts of their temple because of all the gold. Like, this goes into like a downstairs portion. How long have you guys held a monopoly in this desert?
To the shadows.
Okay, that's not full blood. I'm half surprised they're not melting some of it and have rivers of gold. Primalist relic. Can't use that. A ton of guards. They're all on the payroll. Doesn't matter though, because you basically tell them grab a coin. Grab a coin whenever you feel like you're not paid enough.
You dare!
That's good. 2.1% of damage leeches health while transformed. That affix would be great for our Lich and the other room.
You dare to stand against us? You won't see me coming. Save me, goddess! Stand, thank you!
What is this giant room that you fill up with gold? They left that all empty. They totally could though. There's been a lot more gold down there. Ow, what is that? What a giant beam. That's cool. Some of the enemies in this game get way cooler skills. How dare they? This is a large room. A fight room. Healing that patron. And they were pretty easy to kill. And neither of those. So this was just the upper temple and it's full of gold. What's the bottom of the temple look like? Not full
Were
gold.
you hoping to find my
Much more snaky tradition.
All you will find here is your death.
Yeah, I don't know about my death, but you gonna fight me now? No, not yet. Nothing yet.
You have no chance.
Yeah, I think I got this lady.
Orbis, aid me. Nothing can stop me. Nothing.
What is the void doing here? This makes no sense.
Oh. Are you guys where the void came from?
I am not a man of many pockets.
Those boots. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely void in this temple. Oh. Oh. That's something. How did you guys get in touch with the void? Okay. Hey, giant snake lady. You got void in your temple.
What do you think you're doing, my pitiful vessel maiden?
I am breaking the cycle. I refuse to be your sacrifice.
Oh.
Disgraceful. Rage is unbecoming of you, child.
This is not rage. For millennia, the vessel maidens have died so you could live. Now feel the unending abyss of their despair.
What are you doing?
Why don't you show our guest the torment that now fills you?
Interesting.
Get out of my mind!
I was wondering, because you go from Divine Era to Imperial, and then shit really hits the fan in the Ruined. So I was wondering where they kind of came in. The Chamber of Vessels. Sorry, Majasa.
Foul insect! Be gone!
Ow.
Be gone!
Stop that.
Be gone!
Stop it.
Foul insect!
What was that?
Be gone! Be gone! This is your doom!
What's happening here? Don't like her essences.
Be
Ow.
gone! Be gone!
Freaking stuns are annoying as shit. Oh, I didn't mean to use static.
Be gone!
Let you be gone.
Be gone!
Die.
This is your doom!
He's out.
Foul insect!
Try to get a whole bunch of dots on her.
Be gone! Be gone!
Get all the dots on her. Come on, shred that armor. Or frailty? I think that's right. Oh, why did I go that way?
Foul insect! Be gone! Be
3%, 2%, 1%.
No, get out!
I got a lot of poison there.
Get out!
The fuck? The fuck? You just rip out your other original poison. Oh god, oh god. I am out of pots, so we need to heal up for a second. Here's one. Oh, I just got it. That was worth the risk. Okay.
More.
I need to save more pots for her, because she's freaking very high damage. We're gonna have to go through both phases again? Probably. Alright, save pots for this phase, for the second phase. You're just annoying.
Foul insect! Be gone! Be gone!
Take those hits.
Be gone! Foul insect!
That hit is fine, not the ice. The ice hurts.
Be gone! Be gone! This is your doom!
Got the sarcophagus. Okay.
Foul insect!
That light thing is what gives that stone. Okay.
Be gone! Be gone! Foul insect!
Oh, you're the insect. Not really, you're a reptile, but...
Be gone!
Are you still reptilian?
Foul insect! Be gone! This is your doom!
I'll do this. Fire one first. Because it shoots really, really fast and I don't like that. Get our stacks back up.
Foul insect!
Stay out of the poison.
Be gone! Be gone!
Oh, I didn't make you use my shit.
Foul insect!
We'll have to get our stacks back up. Almost got this one. Didn't need any of the pots.
Be gone! No! Get out of my mind! Get out!
That hurts. Don't do that. Ow. She dies, which is really painful. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Shit. Ah. Alright, I think we're gonna have to tweak our build for that.
More hunger! More!
Yeah, she frickin' stuns are ridiculous. Let's go through our town portal. I don't know.
Farewell.
I don't know what else we could really do. If we increase our physical resistance, it could help. Because that's what she's doing when she's doing those claws, is physical. So we could look at increasing our dodge could help, just because we won't take the hit at all. Let's see. My boots have nothing on them. We don't have that many Glyphs of Hope, so I don't think I'm going to waste them here. But if I can get physical... No, I can only get attunement, dexterity, move speed, intelligence. That doesn't help us a lot. Can increase armor, and hope it doesn't use up too much of our force potential. We also got a tier 1 health increase. Take a little bit of vitality. No force potential on our gloves. Could turn off Sun Wreath. It increases our fire damage, but I don't know. It pretty drastically changes our flame wreath potential damage, so I'm not sure. Getting rid of that is the option. Oh, we got a mage. When did we get this idol? 6% chance to cast Fire Aura on crit, 7% chance to gain Lightning Aegis when hit. That's 2x2. We don't have a good spot for a 2x2. I'm not exactly sure what we should do here. So that gives us physical damage. That gives us physical resist. It's a 2 wide. Phys resist. Which I don't really have a good spot for. Could grab Frenzy after Traversal, but we'd lose dodge rating. Yeah, I don't have that many items to try to swap something in here. We could try to do our forging. Tab is one spot away from being full. Drop this in the box. Yeah, we might. I think it's going to take a lot of forging and a lot of rework to try to tweak some of these items that we've got to better work in that fight. Because every time she stunned me, which was very, very, very often. Like, we need much more stun avoidance than what we have. Let's see, stun avoidance protects against stuns. When you take a hit, you have a chance to be stunned equal to... Stun chance equals 2 times damage dealt divided by max health plus current ward minus 500 plus stun avoidance. So higher stun avoidance would help. As well as increasing our maximum health plus current ward. Huh. Because we get hit a lot. We don't have that much maximum health, so that might be part of it. So if I have any potential I could squeeze in, can I get health on a ring? We can up the dodge rating. Can squeeze in a health. I only have one force potential left though. Wow, that used a lot of force potential. Well, let's upgrade our dodge rating. Increase our armor here. And increase our health there. We also got vitality for that. So we're up to 775 health now. This can take a prefix. You have a lot more options for prefixes than my other thing did. But none that really help us that much. Critical spell strike chance. Does that help mana strike? Oh. Spell really only helps our static, so spell anything doesn't help us that much. Excuse me. What about normal strike chance? This means we have higher potential for more damage. I don't know how much health regen helps us. Poison resistance does. Damage while channeling. We actually don't channel anymore, so let's Glyph of Chaos that real quick. We got fire damage. Dexterity? Does dexterity do anything for us? Adds 4 dodge rating. It also helps with Surge, Flame Reave, and Mana Strike, so, I mean, we'll take it. Now let's just double down on it. Let's go in. Oh, damn it. I forgot to take off the Glyph of Chaos. We just lost that dexterity. Ah. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, we just lost that dexterity and gained Snap Freeze, which we don't even use. That sucks. That sucks a lot. What can we do? We can't roll cold penetration right now. We could lower the damage taken from crits. I don't know how much that helps. We could increase armor a bit. And we have no way of upgrading damage dealt to mana before health. But we can increase this armor. Because it's plus 87, we'll increase this armor from crits. Gives us another 52. $70. Okay. So that brings our armor up to 574. Which is 24% effective versus physical, non-physical 17%. So might almost be worth trying to find a better chest piece. I mean, it fits our build really well right now. No forge potential. Helmet still has a little bit, but we can't do anything with it. And our sword has potential. Is there anything? I actually want to get rid of that spell damage if we can. It's not helpful to us. If I stun her, she can't stun me. Yeah, so we'll increase our chance to stun. I can increase our elemental damage from 30 to higher. So from 30 to 77, so we'll do more damage. I mean, that's all we can basically do without a complete rework on either passives or going through and forging a bunch of items. Which we just don't have a lot of glyphs. Like, I don't know how to find more glyphs, because glyphs of hope are really, really good for trying to get lots of potential. Stretch out your forge potential even further, but any of these helpful for this? Ignite chance, shock duration. That gives us dexterity. Alright, let's go try one more. If we can't get this one, we'll have to call it for the stream, and then I'll mess around with that off camera a bit. I'll go through, spend a bunch of time forging, try to get some glyphs and stuff from my other characters that maybe will help me be able to build this up better. Because I think originally we were using spell damage, and now we're not using any spell damage, so I have a few items that don't help as much. I also have like that fire damage increase, which really only helps our flame read and maybe our ignite a little bit.
Be gone! Be gone!
Dodge chance could also be great.
Foul insect!
I have no reference for how much faster we're going. Just because I can't actually see the numbers, I only see health.
This is your doom!
Take that out. That one out.
Foul insect! Be gone! Be
Still getting
gone!
stunned a lot.
Be gone!
I think it's to be expected, because I think those are intended to be really, really big.
Foul insect! Be gone! Be gone! This is your doom!
Not sure why that still hit me.
Foul insect!
Seems to be going down relatively quickly. I just saw 2k for something.
Be gone!
I'm not sure what's hitting for 2k, but I'm seeing it every once in a while.
Foul insect!
Oh, no. Okay.
No! Get out of my mind! Get out!
Not stunning as much, which still hurts like hell. dodges there that helped. Oh god. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, she just healed. Okay. Is there any way for me to stop that heal, or is this just gonna be a long fight? Let's get out of here. Shit. I thought I was out of the cone. First potion. Gonna need another one, it looks like. I got one back.
Blood. More blood.
Okay, she's bigger. At least that means she hits harder now.
More hunger.
Can I keep her from getting back to max? Yes. Alright, they might have it. Let's not get cocky.
Blood. More blood.
Big stun there. Tried to get out of the cone and it wouldn't let me. Come on. Don't let her heal again. There we go. Oh god.
Hideous.
Okay. That gives work for a second. Okay. We beat her. I assume that little symbol that we saw was also her blessing for our lands?
You must stop this. I promise you. This will only leave you with regret.
Majasa is dead then, just as he promised.
Oh god.
This would be so much easier if you had died with her. No matter. I can still take.
She's
what
draining
I
the
need.
epic. That's not good.
You think this is over? You know nothing of the power I've been given. Orobis showed me the way. All I needed was the key, and you brought it right to me. The power of the Epoch is mine.
Jeez. That's not good. It's really
Welcome
not good.
back, traveler. Took you long enough.
Where's Apophis?
Ah, her. Just missed her, I'm afraid. You showed up a minute too late.
She did something to the Epoch. Feels
The
different.
Epoch? Show me. Oh, I see. I've seen this before. But that means
What happened?
She drew on its power to create those rifts in time. A little trick Oribus must have taught her. From what I can tell, she's clumsy with it.
She's working with Oribus? I need to get
back. When exactly? Do you intend to go scouring all of reality? She could be anywhere, any time. You have no way to find her.
What can I do now?
Give up? That's what I'd do. Oh. But if you insist, I'd start by restoring the Epoch. Best to have it ready for when Apophis shows herself again. That's the problem. I only know of one way, and I don't know that you're ready for what's in there.
Okay.
I've heard that before, too. Take it into the Monolith of Fate. Repairing the lost timelines will help restore power to the Epoch.
Tell me more about this monolith. Just no?
Yes. If you're really going in there, go speak to Agony. She's more patient than I am.
I kind of wish her little avatar portrait here matched her look, because I think she has an epic look here. With like the spiky helmet and everything, very Sauron-esque. But over here it's very meh.
Farewell, traveler, and good luck.
Also, the textures on the helmet look a little off.
Stay safe.
Okay. Well, that explains what this giant thing over here is.
Ah, yes?
Agony. I know what the knight told you, traveler, but only one who knows if you're ready is you. I'm ready. Then hold fast your fear and walk through these gates. The Monolith of Fate holds your only hope. By stabilizing its chaos, you will restore power to the Epoch. The Monolith of Fate? The Monolith of Fate is the medium through which one may explore the many alternate timelines that may branch from ours. I see now that you're ready to explore the winding paths of the Monolith. Be careful though, each turn, each choice will make your journey more strange and perilous. Do not lose yourself, traveler.
Do you feel it, traveler?
Ooh, I like the look of that guy.
Shackles of fate binding tighter. Apophis slipping beyond your reach. Your fate is set, and it always ends with me. Come, see for yourself inside the monolith. There are other realities that fought against their fate. But no matter their sacrifice, they fell. Champions, empires, gods, or, in the end, aberrations. There is no escape from the void. There is no escape from me.
Is that Oribus talking? Okay.
Farewell.
Well, that opens us up for the monolith, which we'll take a look at next time we jump in. I think we're going to call it there so I can get my errands done, but I appreciate you guys joining me. I might hop back on later tonight, just for a little bonus stream, try to pop in and see what the Monolith of Fate holds for us. But kind of depends. Before that, I might mess around with my build a little bit, maybe do some respecking, and try to realign with the overall kind of, at least to where we are now. So I might have to go through and do some respec, go focus some enemies just to get all the points back up to where they should be. But yeah, appreciate you guys joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Very, very excited. I think we're kind of starting to get to the end gamey stuff, if I read into that right, as far as like the monolith goes. But also probably not. It could just be a little medium stepping stone that we play around with for a little while. But I will definitely be taking a continued look at this. Yeah. Feel free to like, subscribe, follow me on YouTube, Twitch, and join us on Discord if you're liking what you see. I'd love to build a community and really try to have a nice, fun place for people to kind of hang out and chill in Discord. But I will catch you guys next time. Ilthid Bacon signing out for now. Catch y'all later.